Hello students, in this video I am going to go through factoring completely polynomials that take on the form of sum of cubes or difference of cubes. Let's take a look. So before I go through working out some of these problems here, I want to again just reiterate what the forms were, what the structure was for difference of cubes and sum of cubes. So I want to write it over here. I have the difference of cubes take on the form of a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. And then the sum of cubes take on the form of a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. So having this in the back of your mind, okay, as we go through the problem is important, so I want to leave it right there. And if you do this enough, you'll be able to, again, have this internalized so that you don't have to refer to it. So 3u cubed plus 3. I immediately see there's a GCF. The whole point of this is I got to factor this completely, right? So this is going to be 3u cubed plus 1. This is, in fact, a sum of cubes because u, being cubed, is a perfect cube, and 1 is also a perfect cubed. So this will factor into 3 times u plus 1 times u squared minus u plus 1. Again, how did I come up with this? Because I know that a is equal to u and b is equal to 1. And if I follow the formula there, that's what I will end up with. Next, 2a cubed plus 128. And immediately I recognize that there's a common factor of 2. This is going to be a cubed plus 64. 64 here is a perfect cubed. So I know that a, again, is a. And what exactly is b? B is equal to 4, because 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 again gets me 64. So what will this turn into? This is actually 2 times a plus 4 times a squared minus ab, right? So it's going to be a times 4, or 4a, plus 16. I immediately see there's a common factor of 3, so this will be 3m cubed plus 8. A is equal to m, b is equal to 2. So this is 3 times m plus 2 times m squared minus 2m plus plus 4. All right, 192 and 3. So I know that this 3, right? 192 divided by 3 turns into 64. So now I have x to the 6. Well, x to the 6 is actually a perfect cubed, right? Because this turns into x squared, right? So a is equal to 4 and b is equal to x squared. Why? Because if b is x squared, then b cubed would be x to the 6. So this would be 3, open parentheses, 4 plus x squared times 4 squared, right, minus 4 times x squared plus x to the 4th. Or really, this is 16 here instead of writing 4 squared. Okay? All right, so moving on, then I have this guy. X to the 6 plus 64, very similar, right? Actually, it's the same problem. So this immediately turns into x squared. Well, a here in this case, is equal to x squared. b is equal to 4. So this turns into x squared plus 4 times x squared squared minus 2 times, not minus 2 times, it's minus a, which is x squared times 4, or minus 4x squared. And then plus b squared, which is 16. All right, moving on. 864, a to the 6 plus 4. This is the same thing as 4. 4 divides into 864 how many times? 216 times. So what will this turn into? This will turn into, again, 4. Let me take that back. So let's identify what exactly is our quote-unquote A. So A will be, let's see here, what number? 216. If I were to take the cube root of this, what would that be? 216. Whoops. The cube root of 216. So I want to figure out a number when multiplied by itself 3 times gets me 216. Well, in order for us to figure that out, we're going to raise both. We're going to raise 216 by the power of 1/3. Right? That's the cube root of 216, and that happens to be 6. I don't know why I struggled to figure that out just now. But a is equal to, the a, right, is really 6a squared. So this is really 6a squared, quantity cubed, plus 1 cubed. So this turns into 6a squared plus 1 times 6a squared minus 6a squared times 1 plus 1 squared. Or it's really 6a squared plus 1 times 36a to the 4th minus 6a squared plus 1. All right, moving on. 125 minus x cubed. This is the same thing as 5 to the 3rd minus x to the 3rd. So recognizing that structure, I have 5 minus x times 5 squared plus 5x plus x squared. Or 5 minus x times 25 plus 5x plus x squared. All right. U cubed minus 27. So again, this is, again, u third minus 3 to the 3rd. So I have u minus 3, u squared, plus 3u, plus 3 to the 3rd. 3 to the 2nd, what am I saying? So this is u minus 3, u squared, plus 3u, plus 9. All right, common factor of 4, x to the 3rd minus 125. 125 is really 5 cubed, so this is going to be x minus 5 times x squared plus 5x plus 25. Moving on, I have 81 minus 3x to the 6, common factor of 3, so it's 27 minus x to the 6. And this is the same thing as 3 to the 3rd minus x squared to the 3rd. So I know that this will turn into 3 parentheses 3 minus x squared, 9 plus 3x squared plus x to the 4th. 8m to the 6 minus 125. There is no common factor here, but I do recognize that this is 2m squared to the third minus 5 to the third. So this becomes 2m squared minus 5 times 2m squared plus 5 times 2m squared. So that's 10m squared plus 25. And the last one. This is equivalent to, let's see here. There is a common factor between 532, and the common factor is 4. So if I factor that out, I'll get 125 minus 8x to the 6. So this is the same thing as 4 times 5 to the third minus 2x squared to the third. And this all factors into 5 minus 2x squared, 25 plus 10x squared plus 4x to the fourth.